What is up, Cahir Club, and welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody's had a wonderful, what's it called? The week so far? It's a week. It's the end of the week now, isn't it? It is. It's Friday, yes. I remember days off sometimes. Sometimes, I've been known to remember the day of the week. On occasion. Just sometimes, you know, maybe not often. But you just got Shiny Manaphy. Nice from the BDSP decks. But congratulations, and hello Brugger and hello Thomas. Additionally, hello over on Twitch, Mango, Finn, SFA guy, Snip, Pip, Rob. There's a lot of people around. My brain is an egg. But it's always been like that. If I threw my egg at a wall real hard, I bet it would splat. You know?
Hey.
Hello, SFA guy. Yeah, the BDSP decks. You're not crazy enough to do Ranger. That is fair. I know someone who was. And he gave me a shiny Manaphy a while back. In fact, he's over on Twitch right now. Rob is. Yahoo!
Balls.
Balls indeed. But yeah, today we are back with raids. We are doing Scarlet and Violet raids, because Walking Leaves, no. Walking Wake and Iron Leaves are back in raids. I wonder if these guys will become like the permanent, like Sword and Shield, right? They've got like a load of raids going on where you can get any Gmax Pokemon. I wonder if Walking Wake and Iron Leaves will become like that for these games. I guess we'll find out when these games service end in a year or so when Gen 10 comes out. Although that is a thing that we get to discuss today. Because it is official. We all knew it was coming. Like, let's be real for a second. No one is surprised this is happening. But they have confirmed the Pokemon Presents is indeed going to be happening a week on Thursday. Next Thursday. It's going to be happening next Thursday. So in 6 days' time, we might see what's happening with ZA. We might also get a 40-minute presentation about what's happening in Pokemon Unite and Masters. We'll find out. We'll find out. No, I'm sure we will get some ZA news. They all know what we're wanting, and it's been a fucking year, so... I need to actually get some raid mons ready instead of not raid mons ready. I should have released these guys. I need to release these guys later on. But for now, who do I fight these guys with? I forget. I forget who I meant to fight these guys with. I'm gonna be honest. Where is? Oh god, they're all fucking all over the place, aren't they? Where did they go? My cat's yelling at me, chewing me out for no reason. She's mean. And Volcarona goes into here, and I'm going to grab. So you're Grass Psychic, which means you're really weak to Bug types. And the other one's Dragon Water, which means it's weak to, like, Fairy only. And Dragon, actually. Fairy and Dragon. Yeah, it'll be a raid stream. I think take out Psychic and Water types exactly. So yeah, we'll need a... Does Manaphy get Signal Beam? You get Tail Glow. I think that's what I'm remembering. Oh, you get Dazzling, don't you? You do. You have it right now. Okay, so Manaphy will be our Walking Wake mon. Then we need a Pokemon for Idone Leaves. You got Cahir Shiny because I know we're going to get at least 3 shinies today. It has been a while since a random Scarlet Violet shiny, to be fair. It used to be I got like 1 every raid stream, which was quite insane. Not going to try the race straight away then. Understandable. There are Harbor Mysticas up for grabs here. I did check. They are on the table. So, yeah. Oh, this is the other Zamazenta. I got confused. I was like, Zamazenta? What about Zamazenta? But Zamazenta's here. And then Zamazenta's here. Your shiny Manaphy's broken. I can walk through it in Arceus. Can you not normally do that to Arceus mons? I guess I've not really tested their collision. Puff might be a good bet, actually. And let's take a couple of gunks. Let's take a couple of gunks, because I can. No. You know, they're all here, so we're gonna take some gunks. You're hoping on 5 though. Those are some bold claims. Yeah, what are you putting on the line for this, SFA? What are you putting on the line for this? I'm not connected to the internet yet. Generally, a thing I need to do is connect to the internet, you know? Obviously, I've only got leaves, which is probably a thing worth noting. Actually, that's a good point. Rob's got Violet, so we'll probably mostly be fighting walking... Nope, Iron Leaves today. Where is Iron Leaves right now? Maybe I'll do my 6 stars today. I've not been doing the 6 stars for a bit because I've just been focusing on the 7 stars. But, yeah, but you do have both. That is true. I guess it depends on which account you use. Why is it here? Like, there? You have been gambling too much. Oh no. That's not great. By the way, Zamazenta might have been worse in Sword and Shield. The Zacian, but now body press is broken. Yes, indeed. That was like the big mix-up, wasn't it? Because it got access to body press, it overtook Zacian in relevancy, which is funny given how Zacian was the king of the meta back in Sword and Shield. I remember seeing people gassing up Zamazenta, given that this game is now 3 years old. Well, it's 3 years old this year. It's 2 and a bit years old. Are we going up? Playing Violet as you got raid mons, but I can switch if you want to mix it up. Let's start off like this, and then like it's up to you. I do not mind if it's an Iron Leaf stream. Maybe some people with Walking Awake will show up. Gamba? On what? SFA's high-strung delusions? Whoa, why is there no grass here? Odd area. Shiny Gamba. We're gonna do a Gamba on 1, okay? I'm not going to make people put channel points on me getting 5 shinies in 1 stream. Nope, that's the raid button, Cahir. Like, I... Will Cahir get a random shiny today? Yes. No. Submission period, we'll give it 2 minutes. Alright. There you go. I've given in. I've given in. That's me. No backbone, you know? Peer pressure. I could be made to do most drugs. I couldn't. Don't do drugs. 40 XV DJ. 40 XV DJ. Hey DJ. Alright. Been a while since I used Goldengo. It is a shame I never got a shiny one. Additionally, for Christmas, my mate Kite got me a Gyarados TCG box, which had the Gyarados EX in it, which was pretty cool. Oh, I think it's a Terra Gyarados EX actually. Where is it? I think it's yeah. It's a Water Terra Gyarados EX, which looks very nice. It's a very cool card. But the big point I'm making is it came with a little like card display thing. I've always been fiddling with it on stream. Genuinely, like whenever it's on my desk, it's in my hands because I just like prizing it apart and putting it back together again because I'm a fool. But I finally found a card to put in it, and it's this really nice Mew EX card I got. It was back when the rare cards weren't like 160 out of 150. This one's RC24 out of RC25. It's from one of the black and white sets. And it's just this really nice full art Mew card. I'm a very big fan of. Nice and shiny. I might send a picture of it after stream. But it's probably one of my favorite cards I have. Just because it's some very nice art. You're betting on 12. SFA, I think you have a problem. I'm going to switch to Raynor after this. I want to be clear, I'm going to switch to Raynor. I've remembered. I can't believe I forgot, but I will be switching to Raynor after this. Unless Raynor gets one shot. It's all or nothing. What is this, Bakugan? Wait, why do you both have this rat emote? What is this rat emote? Super Saturn ancestor fought me, is now fighting me. I always found that funny. Why is Iron Leaf stance like that? Are you good? Why is it? There are just a lot of rat emotes I see. I'm starting to get the impression that there's a lot of rat emotes, and that's just the dub here, isn't it? It's just there's a ton of rat emotes. Yeah. It's the rubber chat room with rats. It low-key is. Even nope, that's not. Rubber's doing carve emotes actually. You just finished Scarlet. Congratulations, Greg. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, I could have. It's been a while since I've done these raids, to be fair. I, like, just got eager. I was like, Ow! Ow, that hurt. Oh god, I'm dead. That went quite poorly, I'll be honest. Not well. I think next time I'm gonna have to. I think I need to make Carve something brighter. I don't know how to tell this to you, Dorsal Fin one, but I do agree with that. I do quite think that might be a good bet. It's fine. It's okay. Whoa! When did the time get so low? Now, you're not going to do that amount of damage to me again, right? Oh, you are? Does this guy have Swords Dance? Whoa. Okay. Uncalled for, first of all. Yeah, but you didn't see me getting all that health back, did you? I lived on 8! That's exciting. What's the recommended levels for these raids? You generally want to be about a level 100. You can get away with a little bit of a lower level before, but on like 5 stars and stuff, but especially given that these guys are legendaries, you don't want to be messing around with them. They are pretty strong. Which is why I enjoy them, because it's actual, like, challenging content. You got to go, fair enough, Ruger. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And it's nice to have challenging content, given that they've entirely removed the Battle Tower. I hope we get a Battle Tower in... even ZA, honestly. Ah, shit. Okay, I think we might have just lost this one. Which, kinda accentuates my point. Given that, I was indeed using a level 100. If you do a few 4-star raids, though, I think you'll get enough candies to get a Pokemon to level 100. I think, like, Raina and Rob are still doing their big attack behind the, like, white screen we've got going on right now. Which is, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Had no buffs, had no buffs. Oh, so remove them, okay. I think I'm going to switch to my own Raina this time. I think up buff was a mistake. Where is my Raina? And is my Raina actually built for this, I think is the bigger question. Okay, your plus attack right now, with Sleep Talk and Struggle Bug. All in on special defense. Okay, we're gonna retool this a bit. We can work with this. Just not immediate, not off the bat. Alright, where am I? I presume they can't be shiny? No, they can't be, unfortunately. I think I'm just going to use one of my, like, reset all of the EVs things. Where are the Mochi? I should have enough Mochi for it to be fine from us doing the Munchlax. So what we're going to do is we're going to get his attack maxed out. We're going to give him maybe, like, 10 in health, I tend to. And then we're going to put the rest in defense. Alright. Cahir, I need your take on Skin Cancer Cave. What? Okay, so... not in the loop on this one. In fact, I'm not sure I want to be. Welcome to the stream, Rabbit Door. I hope that your week's gone well. As I presume you've realised we are doing these. Yeah, they can't be shiny at the moment. I'm guessing that we might get a distribution of them shiny eventually. But this raid, they are not shiny available. Alright, C588DT. C588DT. You missed the gambling? No! Boo Womp. Sorry you can't go into good boy point debt. Alright. But, yeah, hopefully this works this time. I feel like... sure. Cahir. Not like Cahir as a character is more linked to any other streamers or anything than me. Ah, you've been betrayed. You've been betrayed? Why have you been betrayed? Should do. Just need to set up. Yeah, no. Just a few iron defenses and then we can get into Swords Dance. Alright. Alright. I'm excited to get the ZA music, because X and Y has a really good soundtrack. X and Y have a lot of, like, very nice bits and bobs of music. You wanted to get some nuggets, and McDonald's don't have the spicy nuggets anymore. No! Devastating. Is there a way we can, like... Alright, I will, you know, be smarter next time and not lock in sooner. Anyway, I didn't even know McDonald's did spicy nuggets, I'll be honest. Like, I wasn't, like, even aware that, that was, like, a thing, you know? Oh, it does do that immediately. But, what do I do with Mackies? You know what else returns? Jesus. Ouch, that's a lot of damage on the first attack, don't like that. Oh, and it's faster than me. Wait, has Rob taken no damage? I don't think he had. No, he took a bit of damage. He took a bit of damage. I guess I didn't give mine any stuff. Yes, but also Spectral. Indeed, hello Spectral. I hope that your week's gone well. Right, I'm gonna do a bit of heal shit here. And hello Guts also. How goes it? I hope that your week's gone well so far. My Friday's gone off to a. My Friday's been solid. Good thing it keeps on using the Leaf Blade on me. Alright. I'm gonna start Swords Dancing now. Now let's find out how much Psyblade is doing. Not gonna find out? That's fine, I didn't want to. Bro, I'm gonna be real with you, I haven't played this in a minute. Yeah, no, I also haven't, to be fair. Not done raids at least. Been a bit since my last raid stream. I've been doing shiny hunting, obviously for Krogunk. Where the fuck your one's at? Okay, can you not double attack me? I don't like that you do that. Oh no, you didn't double attack me? Okay, that's nice. Big ups on not being double attacked. Did that heal me at all, actually? So I might be dying here anyway. No, I'm not. Okay. Alright. I thought that was Iron Leaves using X-Scissor on me, and I started tweaking. I was like, wait a minute. Come on, man. No, not at all. We're taking its shield down. Oh, come on, we're gonna one-shot it now, right? Okay, never mind. Alright. What thoughts are gonna try and squeeze out of my brain? Probably nothing. I don't have thoughts. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Why isn't my sticky notes open? Whoa, why is this one so big? What the fuck? It's like a size of my screen. Get smaller. You don't need to be so large. I think we have it if we do it one more time, Rob. I don't think that was the Rainer's fault, let me put it that way. Unless you've got any specific ideas, specific suggestions on how we can triumph this time. We got 9p, XK, 7R. But yeah, I think we got this a bit better this time. Yeah, Rainer should do well. Alright. Would recommend 2 iron defense. Yeah, that's what I did last time. It's just I got outsped. Which... Alright. Interested in the Ursaluna strat. I'd be careful though, because it do be ground type. I wonder if ZA is going to give us any more, like, Blood Moon Ursaluna Lycamons. Because that could be interesting. Because... What was it called? Your Kingambit is shiny, isn't it? Yes, it is. Shit, grass type. Did you forget it was a grass type, Spectral? Oh no, okay. Moxel, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week has gone well. We are doing Iron Leaves and potentially Walking Wake if any Scarlet players pop by. Terror Raids. Well, yeah, a little bit, I'll be honest, Spectral. A little bit. And Kepler, hello, how goes it? I hope that your week has gone well. But, yeah, present predictions. That's the thought I'm trying to, that's the thought I'm trying to get out. It's been a while, man. I'm getting rusty. Is your mic quality worse or is my healing worse now? Is this a general thing? Is anybody else repeating this issue, or? Anyone wants to ask, are you able to do Walking Wake? If someone from Scarlet comes along, yes. Walking Wake isn't spawning for you. Have you unlocked 6-star raids? You do sound the same as before. Lovely. Oh, I'm worried about my hearing or headphones then. Oh, sorry, Ethan. I was talking to Moxsoul, who was saying Walking Wake wasn't spawning for them. If you've got a Walking Wake raid, we can join you. Oh, Spectral's got Scarlet. Nice. Well, I guess that solves that then, doesn't it? Although, I would quite like to beat the Iron Leaves once first, you know? I'm quite eager to maybe get 1 W against this guy, given how things have been going. Spectral, can you slow down attacks just quickly so we potentially have a chance? Okay, this might be fine. What the fuck? Why did it just do that? What? Who's the one using Ursaluna? That is Spectral. Yeah. Crikey. No. 4th times the charm. 4th times the maybe 5th time? We can probably do it maybe one day. Crit Psyblade. Oh no, I see. I'm gonna be real. I thought Iron Leaves was Steel Psychic for some reason. Yeah, no, it is decidedly not that. I'm gonna be real, Spectral. It is emphatically not that type. We got 5W, 5G, 4G, 8V. Yeah. It is Grass Psychic. Bug type, very good for this. Dark type, pretty solid. Ghost, solid. Fire, solid. What other types can I say? Your crit magnet is still in effect. You never lost it. They're drawn to you. Oh, Meowscarada is another fair bet, to be fair, because that just resists the bat. Oh wow, full lobby already. We got. All right, yeah, we'll do the general of first come first serve, but we will be doing Iron Leaves Walking Wake raids for the rest of the night. So I think Venomoth's a bit of a risk. It is a poison type. I would not recommend Venomoth. Yeah, Goldengo does a bit alright. The only thing you have to worry about is it can be a bit squishy. I tried it first time around. You'll cure him, I see. But, I'd watch out for Sacred Sword. I'm not sure if it has it. But if it does, that could be a bit nasty. It has a Mega Horn? Oh no. Alright. Let's get an IND off the bat. Getting a Sword Stance off the bat. It's not great. I guess that's why it's doing so much damage in the end, is because it's got Sword Stance. Issue is most unaware Pokemon are very much weak to this guy. Alright. I advanced way too quick there, I didn't. Sword Stance. Might be about to put the shield up, which could be an issue. Psyblade, Sword Stance, Leaf Blade, and Electric Terrain. Not quite. Electric Terrain is a move it uses outside of turn order. Yeah, it's got Psyblade, Sword Stance, Leaf Blade, and Mega Horn, I believe. Yeah, so Electric Terrain. Can I press buttons? No? Okay. Electric Terrain is, like, outside of its move order. So Electric Terrain is a bonus move it has, more or less. A lot of the higher level raids that are more organized, like this one. So Pure Bug is the way, right? I think, yeah, Bug type is gonna be the smartest maneuver. Just keep in mind, because obviously, like with Venomoth, a lot of Bug types are like Poison as well. Bug Flying should be chill. AKA Arceus, but it's a buggy boy. Arceus is, like, genuinely one of the best raid mons, because Acid Spray is a TM now. Which means that you can go Acid Spray, Nasty Plot, which is also a TM now. Judgment. Which is a very, very good combination. Johnson, hello! Sorry, Bello. Right, again, I do want to beat this Iron Leaves once. This... I know some people want to do Walking Wake, but Iron Leaves is still at large. We're going to take this guy out, then we'll go to a Walking Wake. You say Bug Flying, that gives you an idea? Interesting. I mean, yeah, the general gist is any Bug type with a strong defense stat. I thought I started it then. Because this guy has Swords Dance. What if someone bought Male Combi? You see, the defense stat there, I think, is the issue. I don't quite think it's up to snuff on the defensive capabilities to a +6 Iron Leaves. I think while it resists a lot of what Iron Leaves can throw at it, there comes a point. You're joking, yeah. Someone bought a Blastoise earlier, so I am on edge. People like, I've got a cracked raid strat, and then it's... Then they're... cooking a broth not seen since the Middle Ages. They're cooking a dirt sandwich with a side of mud. On the bright side, there is more communication on stream. Random raids. They're another beast. Alright. Currently talk about sandwiches. When that's like the main mechanic of the game. I can't... You know what? I should talk about sandwiches when it's the main mechanic of the game. I think that makes it a better thing to talk about. Did you possibly get the Shiny Rayquaza yet? Because you got your one? Well, the Shiny Rayquaza event is over. So I do have it, thankfully. But, I don't think anyone else can get one anymore. That is an ended event. Quite unfortunately. What about Poison Dark? Can't hit with Psyblade, use Dark type. Mega Horn is just so low and Muck can be bulky, and Swords Dance can't hit if you minimize. Well, it can hit if you minimize. It's just it hits less. It could work though. Potentially solid bet. Grim's jolly, but it wasn't Fusion Restaurant. I see. Does Kyurem get, who are you? Is Frostmoth even back? I can't see it. Alright. I see you've, taken back up the role of Nightbot, SFA. Go to Terra Dark Kyurem build and it helps you with this raid here. Yeah, and leaves one. I see. Yeah, I cannot remember. What I used last time. I did something. I had some kind of... build and strategy. Hi, I'm on Twitch, so I can't like what I can use. Thank you for following, Johnson. Thank you. Reasonable response to SFA shilling. My apologies. But thank you for following. And thank you for following Mox as well. Welcome to the Cahir Club. I stream Pokemon twice a week, Fridays and Mondays. SFA did say my Genshin channel, which I do also stream on, but whoa, yeah, baby, that's what I'm waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo! I got so taken off course by the followers that I did not realize. First try, let's go. But first attempt. All right. Alright, has anybody got any Walking Wake raids? I know a lot of people were looking for Walking Wake. Has anybody... Ooh, Dragonite. Dude, I'm so excited for that. Wait, no, I had more to say. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm so excited for that Dragonite animation. It looks so cute. It genuinely looks so well animated. And, like, adorable. I absolutely, like... Making your way there now. Nice, nice. But isn't that Scarlet exclusive right now? Yes, it is. So I am more or less asking for people with Scarlet if they have any availabilities. And Spectral is on Scarlet and said that they would grab a Walking Wake raid for us. So that is doable. Spectral's going to help us out here. What are good counters for Walking Wake? Dragons are a bit of a risk, I'd say. So I'd say Fairy is probably the best bet. I believe Fairy is its only proper weakness. Fairy and... yeah, no, just Fairy. So a good Fairy type, I'd say. Preferably with some kind of water resistance. Fairy Grass could be interesting. What Fairy Grass types are there? Other than that, just strong Grass types. Although, does it have Ice Beam? Sylveon? Potentially. You'll swap if needed? Sinister should have us covered. I guess that's the issue with being a Violet player, is everybody wants Walking Wake. Oh, it is Terra Water! Oh, I completely forgot it isn't part Dragon, is it? Wait, shit, I gotta retool my build. Grass types. Let me restate my suggestions. Grass and electric types. It's Water Dragon, but it's Water Terra type. It's only Water type in the Terra raid. But it would know Flamethrower, right? Does it? I'm gonna be honest, it's been a while. What electric... Oh, Miraidon. The code is active. Shit. Wait, quick, I can't miss out on the raid of my own stream. I'm gonna have to wing it. No, I'm not. I'm gonna have to think this through strategically. I'm a strategy Jim. I love strategizing. Strategizing. They call me the strategizer. I've played a Fire Emblem game once, so that means I'm great with strategies. Hoping for first try? That would be nice. What code? Oh, sorry. Okay, let me let it stay on stream. Spectral over on YouTube commented the code. So it's XKM12P. XKM12P. We will do more. Do not worry if you missed this one. Also depends on if you actually do this first try or not. But there will be more raids done throughout the rest of the day. So if you miss one, do not fret. There will be more. What electric types do I have ready to use here? I'm low-key concerned about using Miraidon just because it's Miraidon. But I think it might genuinely be my best bet. You don't have electric terrain with your Miraidon. Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, if other people are taking Miraidon, I'll take Miraidon. Alright, yeah, no, we will be doing more. Do not worry. There will be more raids. There's a lot of people here at the moment. Bluntly put. But, there will be more raids, so if you miss out on one, don't sweat it. Alright. Maybe I should have turned around and built an Alolan Raichu. Maybe I will do that. It's a bit busy at the moment, though, is the issue. I don't want to take a 10-minute detour as I faff. Alright. Now then. I got some metal sounds. How much damage are you doing with Hydro Stream? Obviously Hydro Stream is the odd one because it's boosted by Sunny Day instead of weakened by it. A crit? I didn't even see how much damage that did. It didn't let me see. Alright. We knew that Game Freak had something big in store when they presented this sprint. I mean, we knew they had something big in store when we opened the Scarlet and Violet books and saw, whoa. And saw, like, the drawings of the Pokemon there. It's interesting how they seem to be fusions of all three, though. I always found that quite interesting. Can this guy stop critting me? Oh no. And it could also have Hydro Steam, but it does have Hydro Steam. No, you've probably seen it at this point. Running Sleep is kind of getting beat up, huh? Noble Roar, is that lower stats? Why is my music stopped? How well beat are your DPSs? Well built. Alright. Yo, 3 crits in a row for you. Love this game. Is that... It seems a bit loud, actually. I'm gonna turn it down a bit. This is a loud song, to be fair. It's a banger, though. Hey! Because it's from Sun and Moon. Hello, SFA guy. Oh, it's dead. We killed it. First try. Actually, first try this time. Actually, the first try. Alright. Nice. GG, lads. Oh, Running Sleep, I get it. I understand a bit now. Alright, has anybody else got any, What do you mean, actually? We did... Yeah, no, we did both first try. I misspoke. Does anybody else have any codes? Metronome... Oh, you're using Metronome on your Miraidon, I see. Alright, Moxol. A, make sure you connect to the internet. I feel like that's a big thing with the Walking Wake raids. B, make sure you've unlocked 6-star raids. That's I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. That's a big one. And B, if you need to refresh your raids, there's an easy way to do it. There's an easy way to refresh raids. Go into the home menu, go into settings, all the way down to system, back to where it says date and time. Just go through this, press A on each one until it goes to the end, back out, and go back into the game. Okay, no, it does work. There we go. There we go. Sometimes it does take a couple of attempts. It's not even time travel. You just press A through the thing and it resets it anyway. You just need to reset your, like, date and time and it'll reset the raids. We're gonna bold nature on yours? Nice. I'm not sure which nature is wanted. I'm not much of a comp guy. You got a code? Do drop the code, Rob? Or has he already dropped the code and I missed it? Sorry, chat's been going a bit fast today, innit? Bit speedy. Alright. Yeah, we're working on it, Ethan. Rob should have one in just a moment. Alright. J1GMYV. Right. Should pop up in a moment. But for everyone else, it's J1G MYV. J1G MYV. It is a Iron Leaves. Not Walking Wake, unfortunately. We will be doing more Walking Wakes, don't worry. Spectral, can I ask you to reboot the Walking Wake, please? Get another one ready. You got MJ? I see, I see. How often do you do 6-star raids? I tend to focus on the new focus raids these days. Cool, you're a JM, but your dad is an MJ. Huh. I feel like there's a joke going over my head here, but like, oh well. Jokes don't need to go in my head. Yeah, that works. There's a thing I say. Alright. No joke, but you're an SFA guy. Oh, Spectral's got another code for, Walking Wake immediately, fair enough. Your name isn't Stanful area. It isn't? I don't believe that. Spectral, I'd recommend putting the code in YouTube as well, just so it's not on one side. Because obviously it's not going to come up on stream this time. Ouch. Alright. Let's get a couple of iron defenses down. On art, I don't make specifically for Cahir, I just put JS in a star to mark it as yours, watermark smart. You should watermark all your art, really. Although, you should probably mark it with something that people can locate, right? I guess Pip and Guts are maybe still here. Because I thought when artists watermark their work, right, it's so people can find their accounts, right? So why do some artists have watermarks that aren't their account names? Because surely that's not gonna take them to the accounts. Like, am I misunderstanding something about watermarks? You're not an artist, you do art for fun, so all you want to do is prove that it's yours. I see, I see. Well, I guess that just about answers my question, really, doesn't it? When you join the raids, you don't think you've got anything good for it? I mean, yeah, stuff like Ho-Oh, good bug types are good for Iron Leaves. And then even Miraidon is good for Walking Wake, it seems. You kind of don't want to Terror right now. Why not? Oh, Terror Ground, I see. Fair enough. Shit. Can I get a... Am I Terror? No, not yet. Oh, fuck. Wait, what do you mean it's 3 more attacks? I've been attacking it the whole time. Oh, did it reduce the count? Shit. We need like one more attack, and I'm not sure we're gonna get it. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, maybe? Hey! You love to see it. Just about. Skin of our teeth, but a W all the same. Alright. I've got another Iron Leaves. But, does anybody else have any codes, any raids they'd like us to join? Like any help with, or... Obviously, Walking Wake is maybe the more popular of the guys. We should be streaming. I'll be streaming for about another hour or two. Right. Sorry, there is a bet going on Twitch at the moment for if I'll find a shiny this stream or not, so I'm keeping an eye out. Because if there is a shiny, I don't want to miss it, you know? If there is a shiny around, it'd be bad if I entirely did not spot it. But I don't believe there is. Alright, I'm going to lock in with the Iron Leaves again. Alright, we got 1RFNVR. 1RFNVR. Alright! They're making Among Us VR just available on, like, PC. PC regular. Which, fair enough, I guess. Can't slate that entirely. Can't wait for more content of grown adults messing with children. I have not seen a single clip of that game that isn't, like, a child screaming because some guy is chasing them going, oh, I'm the imposter, oh, I'm the you know? Oh no, I did see one where it was a guy helping a child with his maths homework, but it felt a bit staged, so I'm not sure if I buy it or not. Like, it felt a little bit... Yeah, it felt it just smelled a bit staged, you know? You know when you're watching a video and you're like, this might be real? This like, it could be real. It's not like a 0% chance that it's... But... And, like, that's the thing with the internet, is you just gotta take everything with that bit of a grain of salt. Darkfang, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's gone well. We're doing terror raids today. So I'll start in a moment, just waiting to see if anybody else is around to join. I think they might be in Spectral's Walking Wake raid, though, at the moment. Is Dark Fan Mango back? Okay. It's going well? Hell yeah. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. But yeah, I mean, I can already help. You've already got 3 Iron Leaves. You've got 3 of them? Impressive. I've got 1 of each. I've got one Walking Wake and 1 Iron Leaves. I only have 1 copy of Violet, though. I'm not... And I've not got Nintendo Online on other accounts, so... I love Corvids, but not as much as liking KRL. Huh. But yeah, Pokemon Presents predictions. Because obviously we're going to get a Pokemon Presents next week. Is there anything anyone's particularly looking forward to? I don't think we're going to get anything big announced, right? Because next year is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon, and I think they're going to be saving all their big stuff for next year. I hope we get... Like, it'd be nice if we got another Nintendo Switch Pokemon spin-off, because the last one we got was Detective Pikachu Returns, and bluntly put, although I like the movie, I've never really been that interested in the games, and I know people weren't all that... I mean, I bet they're saving it for Switch 2 stuff, exactly. That's more or less my thought, is, it'll be like an update on, like, mobile apps and stuff. We'll get Unite updates, we'll get Cafe Mix updates, and then, we'll get... What's it called? We'll get Cafe Mix updates, Masters updates, and that'll be about it before ZA stuff. Hopefully we'll get a nice section's worth of ZA stuff, given that we haven't heard anything about ZA in a year. Like, that's the thing that really fucks me up, right? Is we have heard... Like, all we know about ZA is that first trailer they released just a few days less than a year ago. I don't get why you had to let the time tick down so heavily. You've got to go. Fair enough, Spectral. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Alright, we'll see if we can take this guy down. You're looking forward to Pokemon Cafe. Have you downloaded it? Yes, SFA. You put it on your iPhone. Wait, is it out? Yes. Yes, it has been out for years, actually. It has been out for years at this point. I wasn't talking about it being released. I was talking about it being updated. Uncalled for. But I think I'm still +6. So as long as me and Rob get a good attack here... Yeah, it's dead. Cool. Yippee! Yippee! It's more or less their sequel to Pokemon Shuffle. Which, of course, everybody loves Pokemon Shuffle. Do you have enough space on your phone? There's only one person who can answer that, SFA. There's only one person who can answer that question. You have Honkai now. It's a large application. Okay, I see. Maybe not then. Maybe not. If you've got a whole last gacha game there. It fucks me up that they managed to get stuff like that on mobile. Like, alright, if anybody else has any raids they want to do, feel free to put them in chat. I think I fucked that up. I didn't! Yippee! Yahoo! Pokemars, thank you for the help. No problem. Was that you in that last raid then with the Skeledirge? Alright. You're back. Welcome back, Ethan. Okay, where is it? Where's our leaves? There it is. There it is. Alright. I mean, if anyone hosts a Walking Wake, I need one for my Violet. That's the issue, is everyone has Violet, I think. Alright. Now then. I seem to be one of the few with Scarlet. Oh, I see. So you do have Scarlet. It's just you need it for... Oh, no, I get it. I get it now. Right. You haven't won once? We have won once. We got Pokemon, thank you for following. Welcome to the Cahir Club. I stream Pokemon twice a week. Next stream will be on Monday, where I'll be shiny hunting for Minchino at the beginning of Pokemon Black and White. Where I am shiny hunting for Minchino. Oh, I didn't actually switch to Caesar. I don't think I read the code out yet. In the starting tutorial, it could be shiny. And I'm looking for a shiny there. Yeah, D9 XJJB. D9 XJJB. I become great at codes, right? Because in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Sky, I have been spamming Wonder Mail. I just make what I want. Okay, I don't always do it, because it takes a while to put the codes in. It's quite annoying. So I do it, like, I do it sparingly to the point where it's not too annoying, right? But sometimes if I've, like, gotten a Pokemon on my team who's just a bit too lower level, then I, don't. Then I, like, use Joy-Seed Wonder Mails and stuff. But, I don't know. Some people are saying they want an Explorers of Sky remake. I think I'd rather a new Mystery Dungeon game entirely. Alright, Let's Go? Yeah, I could see another Let's Go game, you know. I think a Let's Go game set in Unova would be pretty fun, you know. We could have Let's Go Pansage, Let's Go Pansear, and Let's Go Panpour, I think. You don't want a Gen 2 remake with the current experience system? That would be an interesting one. I'm willing to let them cook, though. Because, right, like, we got ZA at the moment, right? I'm guessing, my assumption is, right, the Direct is going to reveal Pokemon Legends ZA. That's going to be the main thing. It's going to have a big chunk on that. If ZA is summer this year, I think we're going to get a Gen 10 trailer. If ZA releases in autumn to winter, I think we'll just hear about ZA, and Gen 10 will release in autumn next year. But I think if what's going on the screen? I think it's about to shield up and okay, no. But I could envision us getting a Gen 10 trailer if Gen 10 is coming out summer next year. But then again, maybe they'd want to save Gen 10 stuff because even if it isn't... yeah, taking a bit of a risk here. Okay, I lived that, but... yeah, maybe they'd want to save Gen 10 stuff till after. You want Let's Go Johto? I don't know, I'll be interested to see if they do another Let's Go game, right? Because I think the whole point of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee was to try and get people over from Pokemon Go back onto the Switch. Basically, the Pokemon Company... Uncalled for. Basically, from what I understand, the Pokemon Company were very aware of the fact that, everybody bought the Switch, right? They were aware that Pokemon Go is played very heavily by millennials and people who grew up with the game, and they were very aware that that was the Switch's target audience, not the Switch buyers were in that age demographic as well. So I think they made Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee specifically on the thought of Pokemon Go, which would have been very popular at the time Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee started development. They could use Pokemon Go's popularity to get people over back onto the main Pokemon franchise. Which I don't think they needed to do, bluntly put, but I think it's what they did all the same. Are we lost? I think we might have. Spectral isn't here anymore, Ethan. I'm not sure anybody has Scarlet at the moment, or is using Scarlet right now. I want a Pokemon spin-off game where you're Giovanni have to run Team Rocket. And you set up grunts on missions and then play as those grunts in the missions. I think it'd be interesting if there was like an app like that, but I'd be surprised if it was Team Rocket specifically. Although, I think it would be fun to do something like that. SFA guy, that message sounds like it was written by ChatGPT, I'm gonna be honest. I know it wasn't. You've just done a very good job at emulating it. Okay, that didn't go that well. We're gonna retry that. But, what's it called? Yeah, no, so I'd be surprised if we got another Let's Go game. I think it'd be interesting, but I'd be surprised, right? I'd like more Gold and Silver stuff. I'd like more Johto stuff. But I feel like if we were going to get Johto stuff, it would have been this gen. And it looks like we're not getting Johto stuff this gen. I'd be very surprised if we get anything but Gen 10 announced in the Pokemon Presents coming up. I think we'll just, like, most likely option, just new information on ZA. Next down, I'd say, is a Gen 10 reveal. I'd be very surprised if we got another game this year, given the fact that they know Legends Arceus was, like... Legends Arceus sold incredibly well for... Why does it always say no communication partner could be found? Are you connected to the internet? If not, I don't know. I guess the question is how close are you to your router? Because if your signal strength isn't great where you are, then... You're not really just stolen text? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, SFA. I guess that makes sense why you tried to emulate Nightbot, though. But, hear me out. Pokemon with resistant typings and bug moves. I do think that's generally the dub. Resistant typings. Good defense. I'd recommend max defense EVs for this one, I think. Because it has Swords Dance. They've not been bold enough to put a Pokemon with a buffing move in 7 stars for a while, which I'd say makes this one harder than some 7 stars. Alright, Alright. I don't know, I do have a weird... Holy shit, did you crit me? No, you just did that much damage, okay. Fuck you too, Iron Leaves. How much Swords Dance has it gotten up in the first 2 turns? I think it's Swords Danced a couple of times. It's at +6. This version is at +6. I just want to make sure everyone's on the same page. This guy is at +6. Are you gonna let me do anything, or are you too busy? Oh my god. We need Intimidate, we need Taunt. I have an idea. Do I? Alright, I'm gonna cook something. I was considering Malamar for a moment, but I realised Malamar isn't going to be a good bet here. Just because... Bug type. It's going to do 6 trillion damage to a Malamar because it's very weak to bug type. I was wondering why you weren't reading my messages. It was simply 38 minutes behind. Oh no. I guess that explains why it always says no communication partner can be found as well. Because those weren't the codes. Those weren't the codes of the battles. Those were in fact codes of battles from quite long ago. Alright, I guess the first question first is, does Caesar get taunt? Do I have a taunt TM might be the first question, actually. In hindsight, I think it might just be, do I have a TM for the move taunt? I guess the issue is it does get a chance to move first, but I think we're getting a bit too far in. I don't think I have taunt. Okay. Let's go and grab taunt. I want a TM made. Over to Dark type. It's interesting because in Sword and Shield, in comparison to these games... Okay, Krogunk gets taunt. I should have made a taunt TM, actually. You know, Sword and Shield, in comparison to these games, have different symbols for the types, right? Which is interesting. But, why don't you try triple support? You can holding hand in... Yeah, no, you can. Is a potential option. But I need to get taunt on a Pokemon first. Still can't get over the fact you got off 2 Thunders. Oh, nice. Is Thunder better than Electro Drift? Because most people just run Electro Drift. You have a Zoroark, it's got, what's it called? I'm not sure Thunder's much better than Electro Drift, especially considering Electro Drift does more damage if it's super effective. So I think in this case, we had Metronome, which might have increased damage on Thunder. Oh, you used Metronome to get Thunder, I see. Be right back, have fun, be right back, Rob. I think I know who I need to use here. I think I know who has this covered. Okay, that is impressive. I wonder what the odds of that are. I'm not really sure how Metronome works. Because there's every chance that it's, like, it knows when it's about to hit a super effective move. So it'll, like, deliberately try to get that done. The issue is Arceus is going to take a lot of damage. Always round. So I'm going to get... I'm going to get rid of Calm Mind. But I think I might put Iron Defense on it. Just to ensure that it can actually live long enough. I have 2 Iron Defense. You're saying a mince wrap out of leftover lasagna. Nice. Was the rap the pasta? Or do you just mean you put, like, lasagna mince in a wrap? Oh! Okay. Right. My mistake. I thought you meant metronome as in the move. I thought you meant metronome as in the move that randomly picks a random move. That's where I got confused. Ah, yeah, when in sometimes. The answer is sometimes. Do I have the bug? Yeah. Hey, no, the answer is occasionally. We are winning occasionally. There is occasional victory. But hello, Felix, how goes it? I hope that your week has gone well. I feel like I saw something and I was like, oh, Felix will like that. But I've forgotten what it was. Maybe you know exactly what I was thinking of. Well, 38 minutes ago you said you hadn't won once. Well, you see, in the last 38 minutes, I've won a couple of times. In the last 38 minutes, there have been a few victories. Alright. What we got? B4RNDH. B4RNDH. And I'm going to try with Metronome Arceus. I'd recommend lagging behind a moment, just to let me get Taunt off, so it can't get Swords Dance off before. Because obviously, it will do that. Very willingly. Although the code worked. I mean, it's unsurprising. Alright. Bought something great yesterday. It's a Jada Toys 1/24 scale Adam West Batmobile. Oh, nice! That's really cool. That is very exciting. Oh, it might have been Avatar. And maybe I wasn't thinking of you specifically? Maybe I was? Felix, have we talked about Avatar: The Last Airbender in the past? I did get my shiny Meloetta, an Amoris, Manaphy, and Keldeo, like probably last week or something. Oh, nice! Congratulations! Yeah, I've only got the Enamoris so far, but, I'm not sure if I'll gun for many of the others. Maybe Keldeo? But that's a lot of Pokemon. That is a lot of Pokemon to capture. Not Lucario. Do not take Lucario. It is a Psychic type. You don't have anything good? Bug types. Defensive bug types. You have a minute. Keldeo looks really good though, but Manaphy and Enamoris are kind of hard to tell. They are shiny though. Yeah, no, I have a Manaphy from Rob. Should I make elbow or bow tie pasta? I'm gonna go bow tie because bow ties are cool. Skeledirge does the job. Do you have a Skeledirge or Goldango? Yeah, Volcarona should do. Yeah, Keldeo looks nice because it's like kind of like I think he's trying to speak. No, wait. No, it's not. Yeah, maybe French. You may sell chat. You may sell chat. Able to get a shiny Incineroar shield before the Indigo Disc. And then with the DLC, you got shiny Ember and Greninja. Oh, nice! Congratulations! Yeah, I've been, running around grabbing some shiny starters. I'm doing a shiny, roulette at the moment. Oh, shit, I need to be quicker at that. They might have already gotten the sword stance off is the issue. Once we get into the later game, we'll be chilling more. Okay, yeah, I got it. What does this Volcarona only know fire moves? Uh-oh. I'm confused, but no, the only time I remember talking about Avatar is when I didn't realize the Avatar was the Blue Aliens was a thing, and thought people meant Aang Avatar the whole time. I feel like there was someone specific I was excited to talk to talk about the Avatar news about, but I cannot remember who it was. And I confused myself, honestly. Could you imagine a Judd Toys model? The anti-pesto man from Wallace and Gromit? I can. Maybe the Gnomebot gardening service fan, although those probably aren't that different. Wait, okay, but does it have the giant rabbit on top? The giant woman rabbit? That they used to try to attract the were-rabbit. Gromit and Rabbit Wallace? Does he have a name? I like Chavatar. Chairbender, yeah. I was so shocked when the evil Child Lord Chozai invaded. Yeah, Chosen started the war. Cheese Gromit. Ouch. Shit, that's a warm up. How much else did I get back from that? I mean, slimy cheeses would probably be bent by waterbenders, yes. And the firebenders would bend fondue. Airbenders would bend just the smell of cheese. And earthbenders would bend, like, blocks of cheese. Metal bending is maybe like mozzarella sticks. Alright, you killed it, nice. Indeed, right, we did get the W. Alright, does anybody else have any codes they want to do before I, boot up the next? Boot up our next raid. I hope we get a 7-star raid. Yeah, no, I hope we get a 7-star raid announced at the next Pokemon Day. Because last Pokemon Day they did actively announce, like, the Charizard rerun along with Venusaur and Blastoise. I do like marble cheese with my sandwich and burger. I love mozzarella sticks. Parmesan cheese, the powdered kind with spaghetti. Yeah, no, I love Parmesan. Although, Okay, so we have like one of those Parmesan graters, and I will forever be annoyed by this one video by Jordan the Stallion, the guy who like when he's about to make his point goes, "Come here, oh, come here," in like his voice. I opened the picnic. I'm in shiny hunting mode. The toys from Olive Garden. The ones from Olive Garden. Because they're not. You can buy them at any store. And he was acting like this was some really, like, niche fucking... You have to go to Olive Garden to ask for it. No. Go to any kitchenware store and you can buy a Parmesan grater, bro. This isn't some, like, super secret menu bullshit. No. No, anyone can buy that. From fucking... I can't even remember the name of the one I'm thinking of. You could just buy it from kitchenware stores. It's fine. But the Olive Garden ones taste better. Oh, do they? I'm also pissed off at Jordan the Stallion because he lied to me about the Nutella ice cream. He said he did this video on how to make Nutella ice cream with like an empty pot of Nutella, and it just didn't work. It just didn't work at all. Genuinely like dismal. I was devastated. Like, it was just frozen cream. I was just eating frozen cream, but I was too stubborn, so I just ate a Nutella tub of frozen cream. You remember that? I remember that. The Jedi Toys wants a 24 scale Mystery Machine even comes with a Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. Oh, I love that. You can't do TikTok hacks in Britain. The air is just different. True, actually. Fucking breadsticks at Olive Garden are delicious. I so hope to go there again. Ever since your first time there. Ah, fair. I don't think I've ever been to Olive Garden. I went to America, like, once. And I did not go to Olive Garden during that time. But, they're doing a 1:32 scale Pizza Planet truck. They should do the rock one from The Good Dinosaur. That was just, like, the asteroid one. Because The Good Dinosaur is everyone's favorite Disney Pixar movie. So you should clearly make that Pizza Planet truck. I haven't guessed 95 every shiny hunt for you to say that. What do you mean, Felix? Don't you like The Good Dinosaur? Isn't The Good Dinosaur your favorite Pixar movie too? Like, Cars is good, right? We can all agree that. The second one was the best. But The Good Dinosaur is, like, one of the best Pixar movies ever, right? Like, it's just the best. Pizza Planet was in Toy Story 1. It was. But the Pizza Planet truck has appeared in every Pixar movie since. I had the exclusive Secrets of the Jungle's Dada Zarudan's shield since, like, Christmas of 2020. Oh, I'm the only one that's not already. Yeah, no, someone gifted it to me for helping them with the Munchlax stuff. I think it was Munchlax stuff. Or did I give them a shiny? I might have given them a shiny, maybe? Point is, someone gifted me a Dada Zarud. I can't picture it in my head, I'm just thinking of the Good Doctor, yeah? The Good Dinosaur is the one... It's like a boy and his dog movie, but the boy is a dinosaur and the dog is a person. And dinosaurs have reached agriculture. 'Cause, 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 'c I'm so sad that Zora and Victini aren't in Scarlet and Violet. I would dominate raids with them. Yeah, it is a shame, especially since I got the shiny Zorora that they gave out in Sword and Shield. Cahir, you consume a lot of leak culture. What's your opinion on leaks? What leaks are you talking about, SFA? Because I think that firmly depends on which leaks you might be discussing right now. You think you got Victini from the Walls event back in 2022? I got mine from the 2016 thing where they gave out every mythical Pokemon over the course of the year. I think that's where I got mine from, at least. I have one. I have one. And then I have a couple of others as well. Because they were inconsistent, because some of them were online codes, and then some of them you had to go to game to redeem. That's why I have 2 Arceus, because I had one in Oraz and one in X and Y. One in my Mega Ruby copy and one in my Y copy. There are 2 very different kinds of leaks. Well, there are a lot of different kinds of leaks. There's the plant, there's gas leaks, there's water leaks, there's game leaks, there's movie leaks. There's taking a leak, which is a subset of water leak, I'd say. So there are many leaks, really. You can't just narrow it down to 2. Ooh, like Terra. Yeah. I wonder if they'll do another event like they did in 2016 where they gave out every, Okay, from Gen 1 all the way to 9, giving you a really good legendary mythical team of 6. I mean, like, most of them are gonna be good. I could say, like, Jirachi, Cresselia, Regirock, Magina, that's 4. Glastria and Cubfu. And that would still be a pretty solid team. Like, when you said the Barter legendaries, it's hard to go wrong. Somebody please host Walking Wake. I mean, unfortunately, Violet's just the more popular copy. I hate to say it. If anyone does have a Walking Wake code, or any code in general, really, feel free to put the code in and we can hop on in. But, unfortunately, if people don't have it, then can't do much about that, innit? I'm just spamming the Iron Leaves to get that 3% salty Herba Mystica. Code PP-Poo-Poo. Oh shit, let's go! Keldeo, other Keldeo, Meloetta, other Meloetta, Victini and Genesect. Someone's a bit of a Gen 5 stan. It's funny because I'm already seeing people talking about Gen 5 remakes, and it's like, really? We have a game announced that has been building hype for a year, and people are hearing about Pokemon Presents, and they're like, what new games might get announced? And I find that so funny. Like, Pokemon fans are so unserious. They complain about how games aren't given enough time in the oven to cook. But then the moment a new Pokemon, like, announcement thing comes along, they're immediately starting to be like, I won, 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55... No, it's not. Alright. That poor me just looked a bit pink. Gen 10 should just be Gen 5 again. I'd be interested to see them try Gen 5's dub again. But... I mean, when they announced Arceus, we had a Gen 9 teaser. We thought that was too soon. No, like... Exactly, but I think you're spot on there. I think if we get anything announced that isn't just a ZA trailer, any mainline game stuff that isn't just ZA, it's not going to be a black and white remake, it's not going to be Let's Go Johto, it's going to be Gen 10. If we're getting anything else in this Pokemon Presents, it's going to be Gen 10. If Legends Arceus releases summer of this year, I can envision us getting Gen 10, maybe like mid next year, and them announcing it this February. This Presents. I'd be surprised if at this point they weren't intending on releasing Gen 10 in 2026, right? Because 2026 is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon, it makes sense for them to be celebrating that with a new generation launch. Because that's always the Pokemon games that get the most attention, right? But, they do Gen 5 remakes again, they better not do the Chibi style. You were asking for Let's Go Johto 3 minutes ago! Wait, really? Yes. Oh, I see you're responding to Dominic, never mind. Yeah, so... Actually, to me, that was 38 minutes ago. Are you just forever, perpetually 38 minutes ago? What's it called? Shit. I need to be quicker on that because people keep on attacking and then that gives it a chance to set up. Okay, I've blocked at least one. Yeah, but let's go graphically superior to Chibi's BDSP. No, I agree, right? I am on your side on that. I just find it funny that Lucario was saying that, and it's like, technically Let's Go is also Chibi's. Honestly, though, I'd like to see Gen 5 in, like, an HD 2D format. Like Octopath Traveler. I just used Recover by accident. I know a lot of people fucking hate HD 2D for some reason. I don't get it. I don't understand at all why. Can we get a remake with Pokemon Rumble graphics? Real! I'm sorry for yelling. Let's Go in Chibi. At least you can see their legs. Let's Go is Chibi. I don't know how to tell you this, Lucario. It is explicitly Chibi. I don't understand why they didn't just asset flip Let's Go to the guys making that game. I feel like asset flipping would maybe be a bit too straightforward in that regard. I don't know, I think BDSP could have looked good, but I think it needed a bit more time and polish. Because there were moments that game did look kind of nice, but at other times it didn't quite look right. I think it was a few steps away from actually looking like a nice game. This is my hot take. I better get going. Thanks, Cahir. Especially Spectral for helping get walking away. Have yourself a good rest of your day, Cahir. Thank you, Ethan. I hope you have a great rest of your day as well. But yeah, like, sprite art is getting more and more popular lately, so I hope that they return to sprite art for a Pokemon game. Is my hot take. Should have cooked longer, it should have. But I don't know, I feel like the reason it didn't cook longer is because... And I feel like this is why we might not even get black and white remakes in the same way that people are expecting. But I've always stood by this. Legends Arceus was the real Gen 4 remake. Legends Arceus was always meant to be the real Gen 4 remake, but I think that they were not confident enough in Legends Arceus, or maybe it was just the fact that, Legends Arceus got delayed. Maybe it was early on that it got delayed until January, and they wanted something to hit that winter slot, so they got Ilka to remake Diamond and Pearl. Like, I think the only reason BDSP were there was because they wanted a game to hit the Christmas time slot. Because they didn't want to miss out on that. And Legends Arceus would have been alone. How could you not be confident in Arceus, but confident in literal BDSP? Well, you see, this would have been before BDSP was developed. By producers high at the top, looking at numbers, rather than any actual games. They would have seen... Yeah, they couldn't anticipate Arceus because it's the first Pokemon catching game to deviate from the formula. More or less, I'm going to be honest. Like, you've got... I want to be clear. We're not thinking from a normal, logical person point of view. We're thinking of someone who wants to make money, right? Pokemon has rarely iterated in its lifespan, right? So I bet those producers were shit scared. Like, let's be blunt, guys. Like, we're not thinking... But you love to see it. We're not thinking of, like, actual, logical, interesting people who are interested in making art. We're thinking of people who only think about their bottom line. We're not looking at actual interesting decisions here. We're looking at people scared about losing money that quarter. The only logic that needs to be talked about in BDSP and stuff is money. And fans were clawing for Diamond and Pearl remakes. Right? Game Freak wanted to make Legends Arceus. Higher-ups in the Pokemon Company, or maybe Game Freak themselves, were like, this might not hit the way we want it to. This could end up going badly. Maybe people don't want this. And so, we got BDSP. Because they were fundamental... Because... Maybe it was because... You can't stop SFA from... You stop SFA from bot simping? Like... Whether it's because Legends Arceus got delayed and they wanted something to be slotted into that Christmas time slot, or whether it's because they weren't confident enough in Legends Arceus because it was a fundamentally brand new thing that they were trying. Like, I can't say for certain, right? I wasn't in Game Freak, I wasn't in the Pokemon Company at that time. I'm still not, I don't know why I'm saying it in that way, right? But, like, I fully believe that BDSP was made because, for some reason, they were worried about their bottom line. Legends Arceus probably needed more time in the oven itself. It does not look good. That game looks like arse. I'm going to be honest. It is some of the most fun I've had playing Pokemon in years. Scarlet and Violet fits into that category as well. Just to be clear. But it's some of the most fun I've had playing Pokemon in years. But it does look like arse. But, Legends Arceus, if you look at how it progresses, it is exactly the same as Diamond Pearl Platinum. I genuinely believe that that was... Because if you look at the remakes, right, Fire Red and Leaf Green were very faithful to the point they locked the Pokedex. Heart Gold, Soul Silver were more willing to add in extra things like the Pokéthlon and the Safari Zone and stuff like that, right? In fact, Fire Red and Leaf Green I think is unfair to ignore the Sevi Isles. I completely forgot about the Sevi Isles. Please do not use Psyblade twice in a row on me. Thank you. Auraz then had the... Auraz then more or less entirely redid Hoenn's lore. Hoenn had entirely different lore in comparison to Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And it had the Delta episode. So I think Legends Arceus is the next step on from that. The core of what happened in the original games, but, like an entirely new game, basically. And again, for some reason or other, they decided to have BDSP come out as a companion piece along with Legends Arceus because fans were clawing for Diamond and Pearl remakes, and maybe they just wanted to satiate those fans, or some other worry about the bottom line. Also have to admit, possibly not the most popular opinion, but Arceus had flaws, yes, but I stand by that it's one of the top 10 games on the Switch. I'm not sure how unpopular that would be. I think there would be some people who would, like, claw against that, but I feel like those are people who haven't liked Pokemon since they were a child. Legends Arceus was one of the most fresh takes on the Pokemon formula. It was one of the most fresh takes in the franchise, like, that the franchise has ever had. And makes me hopeful for what Legends ZA could be, because of that. It had a really good plot, I believe. I think its plot was a very good one. I think definitely up there. Nero, I'd say Helping Hands robs Caesar instead of me, because I'm not buffed at all. I guess we're a bit close to the end at this point anyway, I should have realised sooner. But Rob will be doing more damage. Yeah. I'll let him get the final blow. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, like, Legends are, like, I hope that ZA having more time in the oven means they'll have time to actually make a good-looking game, right? Because... here's my unpopular opinion. Outside of the wild area, Sword and Shield look good. Sword and Shield in battles look good. Sword and Shield on any other route in any of the cities looks good. The only place Sword and Shield doesn't do well graphically is in the wild area. I think that could easily be explained by the fact that Pokemon has been dealing with fixed angles since forever, and I think that they got very good at it in X and Y and Sun and Moon. Which meant that they could take those skills across to Sword and Shield. I don't think they were used to making that kind of open world, free cam area in that way, which is why Sword and Shield's wild area ended up not looking as good as the rest of the game. But I think people who only focus on the wild area when talking about Sword and Shield's graphics are doing a massive disservice to areas like Balloonly and Motostoke is a great city. I don't like Winden that much, because it's just a glorified triangle, really. But stuff like Motostoke I am a big fan of. I think Sword and Shield could be better. Like, I understand where a lot of Sword and Shield hate comes from. I definitely don't think they're, like, perfect as games, right? But, I think graphically, at least, I don't get why people are so focused on the wild area. I think this is very much... I think Sword and Shield hate... oh, wait, no. 3K, 9K, BP. Sword and Shield hate, I think, comes from, like, one core place. And it's a decision I agree with, and that's the Dex cut. There are over 1,000 Pokemon now. I think having 600 Pokemon in every main series new generation game, that's reasonable. That's a reasonable amount of Pokemon to have. We don't need all of them. That is like an understandable amount of Pokemon to have in a video game. We don't need all 1,000 of them in every game. I promise you, we don't. And, like, now we've got Home, which I feel like it's not even like a... While Home as a service, I worry about when it might shut down. Because Bank's shutting down, right? But Home does one thing that's good, and that is Pokemon can go anywhere. You can take Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet and put them in Legends Arceus or Sword and Shield or BDSP. The only game you can't put Pokemon in is Let's Go, because it uses the Pokemon Go system. Like, you can just move Pokemon around wherever. So I feel like it's not as needed anymore, because Pokemon games like Sword and Shield are still going to be relevant in a few years down the line. Because you can still transfer Pokemon from the newest games down to them, as long as they're not, like, a new Pokemon. Right. Like, that's great, that makes sense. Like, again, I just don't see why we need all 1,000 Pokemon in every Pokemon game. Put as bluntly as possible, we don't. we don't need them all. Like, I think people who are still complaining about Dexit are up there with people who say they want a game that takes place in every region. So I think Gen 8 in comparison to 9 was better. Only because I remember being really frustrated on Gen 9's release at the load times. The Switch isn't capable enough. Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. I don't know, like, Gen 8 has Arceus, which I think is nice. But I think I had more fun in Scarlet and Violet. Sword and Shield, I don't know what it was. I just didn't have as much fun with them. As much as I played through it all, Sword and Shield was very much a period of time when I wasn't as interested in Pokemon as I had been in the past. It's when, like, my interest in Pokemon kind of, like, waned for a bit. And then I started streaming it, and it went right back up again. But it very much was during a bit of a, like, dip in my enjoyment for the franchise. Scarlet and Violet, despite their flaws, I had a blast with. I hope that Game Freak keep on with the open world style of games, because they can learn from what didn't work in this game and take that into the next one. But I had a lot of fun with Scarlet Violet. Using only the new ones is the most fun thing for me anyway. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, I might sometimes bring another Pokemon along just because it's a funny guy. Like when I used Gumshoes for ages. Oh, don't get me wrong, Gen 9 is a lot more fun, but it's things like the load times and boxes and stuff. Yeah, no, that's fair, that's fair. Cannot slate that at all. I really hope that the Switch 2... Ah, shit. I really hope that the Switch 2 means that it'll... No, I hope ZA runs well. I hope ZA is a smooth running game. But I guess we'll see that soon. It'll be interesting to see, right? Because Pokemon games have been, like... Strong feelings have been around for the graphical fidelity. Deserved or not. Yeah, no, because graphical fidelity, deserved or not, has been a criticism for Pokemon games since they came to the Switch, to the point where there's, like, straight up revisionism going on, where people are like, Pokemon games have never looked good, as in, there isn't stuff like Sun and Moon, and, I don't know, I'm not that big of a fan of the GBA games, but I can understand a lot of people are a big fan of the GBA games graphics, right? Like, Pokemon only started looking bad in the wild area in Sword and Shield. And after that, it was only really, like, Arceus where it started genuinely not looking good. Where it started genuinely 100% looking bad. And I hope that they've recruited graphics artists who will maybe amend that for ZA. I mean, genuinely in comparison into something like Xenoblade that did it perfectly. Exactly. Like... Yeah, no, simple as. Like, Alright, we lost that. I was just about to run away from it. You can't say graphics are bad. Look at Rumble graphics. Exactly, like, I don't get the Pokemon has never looked good take. I really think that that's a take that's just emerged over the past few years because of the wild area specifically. PS 76 R8. PS 76 R8. Like, I don't know, like, I don't get people who have the massive hate boner they do for Sword and Shield, and I feel like the massive hate boner that is felt for Sword and Shield is just because of the dex cut. Yeah, Xenoblade is one of the most consistently beautiful game franchises. I'm definitely picking up X when it comes out. I'm excited for X, and will be there. Probably. No, yeah, I will. Have you tried one yet? I have not tried one yet. But maybe after X. The issue is I've got, yeah, I've still only played 2. But I've seen screenshots of 1 and 3, and they both look great, and I know 2 looks great, because I played it. Oh, I'm guessing Lucario isn't hopping in on this one. But, what was I looking for? They were just staying true to source material, to be honest. The Britain region couldn't look too good in every place. Exactly. You get it. But yeah, no, Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out next week. And then there's Xenoblade Chronicles X, which I want to play. There's a lot on my plate at the moment. We just get our D&D group together for that Baldur's Gate playthrough, to be fair. I feel bad I haven't played that yet. I just haven't had the time. You're playing Yakuza Pirates. Oh, that's out? Nice! But, came out today. I see. Is it fun? Is it good? But yeah, no, I'm waiting for the Monster Hunter game. I've only actually played World, but I had a lot of fun with World. I made this really fucked up old man called Gort Waspeater. So now I'm dwelling on what kind of fucked up old man I'm gonna make in Wilds. Cause like, I'm gonna make another It's simple as. In this game about fighting monsters, I'm gonna make a fucked up, really old person. There's no two ways about it. I'm going to make a guy who looks like he's 80. And I'm going to make that 80-year-old fight giant dragons with an axe twice as big as him that turns into a sword. It's as simple as. I just need to figure out what his name is going to be. trying to think of, like, fucked up old people names. It's hard. Gort came to me quick, but... The issue is once you have a stroke of genius, it's hard to return to it, you know? It's hard to reiterate. But, I'll achieve it. I was going to say stuff, but I reconsidered. It's brilliant. Nice. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Like, the Yakuza games are like the JoJo's of video games. Where I don't think I've seen a single clip of Yakuza Online that isn't something absolutely insane happening. Like, every clip I've seen of Yakuza has been something just fucking wild occurring. And, like, fair enough, man. I can't slight that. I also got through to the end of... I'm not sure if Dorsal Fin 1 is still around. Wait, she might be in... Lech or something at the moment. But I'm not sure if Dorsal Fin 1 is still around, but we finished JoJo's Part 1 last night. We're now on to Battle Tendency. Which is good. We got the 3%! We got the Urbi Mystica! GG! You love to see the Urbi Mystica. I was not sure we'd actually get one today because it's a very low chance of getting Herba Mystica. But we did. Did you start with the crazy first episode? Yeah, no, we've started Battle Tendency. What am I doing? It's also not the first episode that happens in. It's the second episode. Oh no, it's at the end of the first episode. Sorry, no, I'm lying. It's at the very end of the first episode. Are they still shiny locked? Unfortunately, they are, Slim Shady. Hate to say it. I mean, then again, I'm not sure I do, because if they weren't shiny locked, they'd probably be like the 1 in 8,000. That would be a pain in the ass. Sorry, 1 in 4,000, but pain in the ass all the same. Wait, where is it? I'm guessing we'll get an event for them at some point. Where did my music go? Okay, first things first, where is the music? Second thing second, where is the Iron Leaves? You might just grind for high IVs. That is understandable. Wait, let me reset this again, because my walking wake has... Nope. Iron Leaves has disappeared. I'm on Violet. No walking wakes, unfortunately. Okay, no, it's fine. I got this. Right. There we go. Okay. There it is. There it is. Man, my friends were hating on JoJo until I showed them Battle Tendency. Battle Tendency is where JoJo starts getting, like, really good. Like, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. My hot take is I quite like Part 1. It isn't... I think it's definitely the worst written part. Right? Like, inarguably the worst written part. Partially because, like, Araki properly, like, grows as a mangaka throughout the JoJo parts, and that is so clear. Wait, T5, YM, P8. T5, YM, P8. Like, some shit just happens randomly, like, Straight Zo, Dire, and, like, the big big leader monk guy, they just show up right before the Dio battle and proceed to do nothing. Dia dies. Straightzo's only important in part 2. He's got to be there though, now he's important in part 2. But like, it's just so funny to me how random it is. It's also funny how short it is as a part. There's like 3 fights. Okay, maybe it's like 4 fights, but there are just so few actual fights in the game. It's quite funny to me. In the game, in the part, it's quite funny to me. Like, especially when you go to like Stardust Crusaders.
Hey.
Oh, raid! Thank you, chicken. Welcome, welcome. Wait, okay. CahirLIVE question: do I have a shout out command? Do I have a shout out command? Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's find out. Maybe not. Okay, no, we'll do this the old-fashioned way. It's fine. I love the old-fashioned way. Hello, chicken. Thank you for the raid. Sorry, I distracted myself with the shout out command. Yeah. Hello, I'm Cahir. Twitch TV/boom. Yeah, make sure to follow Chicken Harpy. Thank you for following, and welcome to the stream. I'm CahirLIVE. I stream Pokemon twice a week. And right now I'm doing raids. They're running a raid event in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet at the moment, so I'm doing some of that. But yeah, welcome raiders. I hope your stream went well, Chicken. What were you streaming? How's raiding going today? It's going quite well. I got Iron Leaves and Walking Wake when they first ran, so I've just been doing them again to see if I can get some of the rarer stuff like Herba Mystica. But I actually managed to get a Herba Mystica, which is pretty exciting, considering it's a 3% drop. There are more efficient ways to get Herba Mystica, but at this point I have like 250 of them, so I don't need them. You're streaming art and co-working. Nice, nice. I hope that went well. But yeah, thank you for the raid. Oh, Psyblade. There we go. It was like a hang there. I was like, have I been betrayed by Blurp? The ever-present fear that my sound effects are gonna uprise against me. But yeah, we were just talking about JoJo's. I've just finished. Balls indeed. I've just finished rewatching part 1 with a friend. I'm showing it to her for the first time. Have you guys seen Chicken? No? Have you seen JoJo's Chicken? Was the question. What? I don't need him. You love JoJo? Nice, nice. Yeah, no, I've really been enjoying part 9. Been reading through it. I felt like part 8. You know, I'm not gonna. I don't know. I don't hate part 8. I'm really hoping that we get the Steel Ball Run announcement in April, though. I feel like it's gotta be. I feel like it's gotta be at this point. It's been long enough since part 6. Which, my favorite part, by the way. I love part 6. Part 6 and Jolene are both my favorites. It's just a very good part. understand why people like Steel Ball Run, but Part 6 has always held a close place in my heart, and I'm low-key quite sad that Netflix stole the hype with their release schedule. You love Jolene? Yes! Hey kiddo, did you miss me saying that there's a built-in shoutout thing? I did, yes. It's /shoutout, I see. I just got killed again. Oh no, I'm fumbling. I just read part 6. First part I read it hooked me so hard. Yes! I say as we lose. No, it's fine. We'll get it next time. Did I low-key fumble? Maybe. I think it got to that +6, which was the issue. To fumble it. But yeah, no, I think, like, other than Jolene... I think Jolene and Joseph are some of my favorite JoJo's personality-wise. I also, like... I didn't consider it, right? But Jolene is meant to mirror Jonathan in quite a few ways that I didn't fully twig. Because it had been a while since I watched part 1 when I read and watched part 6. But stuff like... Jonathan sets his fist on fire when fighting Dio. In his big final fight. His big final blow against Dio is punching him with a fist on fire. And then Jolene sets herself on fire in her part. Like, I love that shit. I love that shit so much. Part 6 is just goated. It's also one of the few parts that doesn't give the main character a power-up right at the end. Which... It's not really a trope I'm a big fan of, so I respect Part 6 for giving it to the villain. That doesn't happen, SFA. I don't think Dorsal is here at the moment. If she is, I'm just going to have to hit her with the Forget-Me stick. You're on part... Okay, good. You're on part 8, nice. They must not know about the gay priest. Would you rather be a Kafumbler or a Kaplonker? Neither? I think maybe neither of those options. Personally. You know? But yeah, Part 9 peak, right? I'd really recommend reading Part 9. Plus Part 9, first JoJo part with JoJo's sibling. Dragona Joestar, my goat. I love her so much. Right, I'm gonna fully buff, sounds good to me. I will taunt it. Spoilers. But, like, this is introduced in the first chapter. But, Dragona's stand, I think, is also very, we're not at the first chapter. Okay. But I'm gonna start holding you up to spoilers as well, SFA. When you drop massive spoilers on Kepler about Genshin. I'm gonna get another round of defense off. But yeah, I think I do need to reread Part 8, to be fair, because Josuke's got, like, an actual an actual, like, power in his stand. Okay, yeah, no more taunt for you. You spoiled it all. By the Kepler, by the way, the Mawika's motorcycle knows about Dane's partner Captiano. Oh, I see, okay. I don't think Kepler's here at the moment, thankfully, due to your spoiling tendencies. I think I watched it too fast, as I can't really remember much. Yeah, you should rewatch it. You should rewatch it all, I think. Nice Arceus, thank you. It's from 2016. It's from the 2016 giveaways. To be fair, the nice thing with JoJo's is you can just rewatch the parts you like. Like, that's the nice part about it being so, like, nicely split. Is you can just rewatch the parts of the series that you like. Which is nice. Like part 6, which everyone should rewatch. Time to speedrun the JoJo, oh no. The thing I find funniest about JoJo's is how they just ditched the JoJo nickname after part 3. Like, I just find that so funny. Like, that was like the thing, is the main character's called JoJo. Their nickname's always JoJo, and then they just kind of stopped doing that, and I don't know why. Anyway, JoJo Peak. Yippee! The only other anime I've really been watching at the moment is Orb. Like, it's literally just JoJo's and Orb for me at the moment. I need to watch more. To be fair, I've been watching movies as of late. I've been watching movies on Tuesdays. Tuesdays to become movie day for Cahir movie. I watched Mad Max last Tuesday, which was really good. I watched it when I was too young. I watched it when I was younger, so I did not remember anything that happened in it. Gonna be honest, gonna put it out there. I remembered that Furiosa had taken the Immortans, like, wives, and was trying to get them, like, away from him. And that was about it. And I remembered, like, the Immortans Citadel. That I also remembered. But it's interesting how much more depth Furiosa gave to the Immortans stuff. The Immortans lore. Ka-film, ka-cinema, ka-movie, ka-broadcast. Like, I really enjoyed Furiosa, but it really made me, appreciate it more. I'm definitely going to have to rewatch Furiosa at some point. I'm not sure if I think I did like Furiosa more than Mad Max, actually. Is my maybe not so hot take. I don't know how hot of a take that is. Broadway. Because Furiosa was a very good film. I really enjoyed Furiosa. Mad Max's World, I think, is definitely one of the more interesting apocalypses out there. And there are a lot of interesting apocalypses. I think my favorite apocalypse world is Mad Max, and my favorite apocalypse movie world's Mad Max. My favorite apocalypse video game worlds, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. And my favorite book apocalypse world, Maze Runner. Because why the fuck did they lock the children in the maze again? I can't remember that. I think it was because they were all immune to the diseases, but like, I don't understand that. I don't. Maybe I do need to maybe I don't need to reread the Maze Runner books, but I feel like they didn't need to put them in the giant maze. Hot take. Don't think they needed to go that far. Why did they go that far? Like, it was funny to be fair. You know what, actually, Felix? You've changed my mind. It was real. That was the only option they had, because it was funny. I genuinely remember so little about that, except that those crazy spider drill monsters are a bit much so. This is what I mean! Why were they there? Weren't these guys like humanity's last hope? Didn't they put themselves in the maze? Didn't they wipe their own memories? I might just have to reread the Maze Runner books to remember what the fuck was going on over there. Cause like, what? Like, it definitely feels like a cart before the horse type situation, where the author was like, what if I made a book about a really big maze? And then he was like, wait, shit, why were they in the maze? And it's like, come on, man, there's no reason they're in the maze, right? Be ambiguous about it. It doesn't need to be a series, or if it is a series, the whole series is about them escaping the maze. Be vague. If there was no answer, zombies! Felix, you're a genius. Give this man $7 trillion to make a movie. Straight to DVD. Wait, no, I like cassette. I like cassette. Cassette is a good one. Director, I should be, you know. They should let me direct a movie. Just one. Not just one movie. A singular movie. It's gonna be Maze Runner 2. And I don't mean Maze Runner The Scorched Trials, I mean Maze Runner 2. That's exactly the same as the first Maze Runner, but with a different cast of kids. Like when they tried to reboot Total Drama. On multiple occasions. With entirely new casts. I will be seated for that, thank you, Felix. I was gonna say maybe that's the thing I need to rewatch at some point, but I'm not sure it is. I'm not sure I do need to rewatch Total Drama Island. All of them, all the way through. I like how they need to make the 73 other Hunger Games films. Okay, let me just double check. Do you mean literally? Like, how they made that, like, the prequel Hunger Games book? Or do you mean, like, spiritually? Like, how they made the Maze Runner movie and the Divergent movie, and, like, all the other, like quite a few of the other big Hunger Games-inspired young adult books kind of got made into movies. It's crazy that Suzanne Collins made Second Harbour Mystica? Yo, do not mind if I do. Oh no, isn't how the original Hunger Games is meant to be the 74th annual one? Oh, I see. No, you're right, actually. Aren't they making Haymitch's first Hunger Games? I think that's going to be a good one, because Haymitch is, like, an alcoholic. So his Hunger Games clearly fucked him up quite a bit, I think. Yes, because there's 48 instead of 24 in that one. Oh, interesting. What's your favorite Pokemon generation? 7. I will always be a Gen 7 stan. I love Ultra Sun and I love Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. And Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are solid enough. But I love Alola. But because I hate myself, I decided to paint with another art style I don't know at all, because that art style looks really nice when made nice. Well, that's how you... Oh, you've decided to finally paint Kaname Girl. Oh, I see. Well, branching out and trying new things is always important. Do send to the Discord, I'm looking excited to see it. Do you think you'll ever have a new number one favorite Pokemon, or is Krogunk locked in forever? Maybe one day, right? Like, I'm not opposed to the idea, but it's going to be hard to beat Krogunk, right? Like, I'm not the kind of person who thinks too hard about that kind of thing, right? I'm not the kind of person who, like, thinks, like, yeah, no, I'm never gonna have a new favorite, you know? My favorite Pokemon's just my favorite Pokemon. Maybe there'll be a day that I grow past Krogunk, maybe there won't, but for now, Krogunk's awesome. I love Krogunk. But not this day! Exactly. DJ 3G 8M. But, maybe if one day there's an interesting Pokemon or something. I feel like it's usually someone's favorite because of nostalgia, but I can see how people would never change. So I can see how people would never change. That's fair. I'm not sure how much it is just... I mean, it must be a little bit nostalgia, right? Because in part, right... Krogunk's my favorite because of Brock's Krogunk. And I do like Brock a lot. You haven't changed since Gen 2, that's true. But you know, you're an easily impressed person. That's fair. I am... Like, it would have to be a banger of a Pokemon for me to change my favorite Pokemon, I think. Or, like, a banger of an experience, right? Because, like, the things that make favorite Pokemon, alright, are you really like the design and get really attached to it, or you use a Pokemon in a specific context, and then it just snowballs from there, right? Like, there have been so many Pokemon I've used in Nuzlocke who I have grown to love a lot because of the Nuzlocke. Right? Like, Magnezone has become a big favourite of mine because of the amount of times he's come in massive clutch during Nuzlocke, right? Like Mudkip, because I've been a Mudkip in 2 different Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. Which kind of means I kind of have to like Mudkip. No, I said the meme, I said the fucking thing, I said that was a thing and I said it, no! Is Mudsdale okay? What is going on over there? But yeah, no, I think it would have to be, like, quite the experience. Now that I think about it, I usually have more than one favorite for everything. That's probably why it's so fluid for you. That's fair. I like being able to tier things. Because people are always like, what's your favorite? And I like giving them the answer, you know. Okay, what's your favorite movie? My favorite movie is Life of Pi. Love that. Okay, what's your favorite anime? It's BNA. To be fair, it might not be BNA for long. Because Orb on the Movements of the Earth is just that good. What's your fourth favorite Pokemon? Oh, it's dead. Cool. Although I'm using a shiny as a flex, I actually prefer his red colour. Interesting, interesting. Interesting bit of Rob lore there. My second's Grottle. Because Grottle's the Pokemon that I would want in the real world. What's your favourite coward? Cahir. That tweet that said the unemployed person pride flag and it's the tier list layout. No, shush. I used to do those. I used to do the tier lists. No, you can't come at me like this. I stopped doing them because if I did an actual tier list, then people would get mad at me, and I didn't have any ideas for new joke tier lists. That's the reason. Just so we're all on the same page. Because I thought it'd be funny, like, to just do joke, like... Because when I, like, tier listed, like, the grass starters, I put Trico quite low, and everyone got so angry at me. It was insane. Like, I think that stands as one of my most disliked videos. Actually, yeah, my favorite coward is category. What's a category? In JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Battle Tendency, Episode 2. Why does Arceus have pink eye? Normally his eyes are green, red. The bug type Arceus' eyes are red and green, and it looks like Arceus has pink eye. I'm gonna have to look at that in a moment. It's okay. 3XYR. Well, I know you wrote my baby so low. So. Oh, you're... Oh, right, Cyndaquil, yes, it's Cyndaquil's. Cyndaquil's alright! What's your favourite Pokemon beginning with K, Krogunk? I think I know why my last Cahir fan art turned out so shite. Paint takes so long to dry. I ended wet on wetting everything. And this paint doesn't dry right now, I'll do that sin again. SFA, no. Just use a hairdryer. If you're that impatient, you may use a hairdryer and it'll dry it quicker. Or use a microwave. I'm not sure that's a CahirLIVE recommendation, but it's a dorsal fin 1 recommendation, so... Oh wait, yeah, I was halfway through a sentence. Yeah, no, in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2 Battle Tendency, in the second episode, in Joseph's fight with Straizo, he holds this woman hostage to try and, like, see the cut of Joseph's jib. Right? And just the whole conversation, he's sticking his fingers in this woman's mouth. And... What? Why are you doing that? Why? What's the point? Stop that. This instant. Come on, man. Get them out of there. What are you doing? Like, I get that, like, the kind of, like, vampire draining process in JoJo's, for some reason, is generally done through the fingers instead. But, like, it's... He just spends the whole time with his fingers in her mouth, and I don't get it. Fire, lava, gas stove, nuclear fusion reactor, air conditioner. Maybe? The sun. Put it on the sun. Put it on the moon. That's exciting. Who doesn't love a good bit of moon action? I love a good bit of the moon. I've been really getting into the moon lately. I haven't. That's a lie. I hate the moon. I don't. That's also a lie. I'm ambivalent about the moon. I've been feeling ambivalent about the moon lately. I've been feeling very bivalent about the clouds lately, though, because I like looking at the stars and seeing where Venus is. I don't know why Venus specifically. I also often look for... I think it's Saturn, it might be Jupiter. Supernova. I'm waiting for Beetlejuice to explode, man. Like, come on. Everyone's waiting for it. Just do it. What are you waiting for? Heat death. That would technically dry the paint, yes. The heat death of the universe would dry the paint. Beetlejuice. Are you trying to make me say it 3 times? That summons him. I don't want to summon him. I don't want him in my room. If I would summon him, I'd summon him outside, I think. You're going to be doing another Iron Leaves after? We can do another Iron Leaves after. Unfortunately, we've not really got anyone here who can do Walking Wake, so we've just been focusing on Iron Leaves. What's your favorite star? Venus. I know it's not, but... I'm not sure. I've never really thought about that one. Shit. I meant Constellation. Okay, that's Orion's Belt. Not just because of orb on the movements of the Earth, to be clear. I just like looking for Orion's Belt. Alright. I don't think I'll be doing many more raids, though. Maybe one more. Maybe 2. We'll find out. You mean nobody needs Walking Wake or nobody owns Scarlet? I mean nobody owns Scarlet, unfortunately. Well, Rob does, but all of his raid-ready mons are on Violet, so... He's been doing Violet. I've been fine with some... Like, it's not like we need to change between them, but... Right. I wonder if we'll get... probably not. I was going to say DLC for ZA. I feel like maybe I should wait for ZA to come out, though, before talking about ZA for the... DLC for the game, though. It was always sad that Legends Arceus didn't get any DLC. It would have been interesting to see what DLC might have been like for it. If anyone really wants it, I can do a Walking Wake raid. I see, thank you. I'm not sure if there are many around to want it. If you've got one ready, though, it would be a nice one to end off stream on. I think my next raid might be my last. Not, as in not this one, the one after this. Might be the last one, because it is 20 minutes to 11 here, which is quite late. We got 2L, 4L, 3F. 2L, 4L, 3F. We have them. Can't really catch another. Exactly. Exactly. Partial curfew out. Exactly. Exactly. If I get caught by the curfew enforcers, that's a bullet through my skull. You ever seen an anime tiger's head explode? Maybe if You watched Happy Tree Friends. I don't know if there's a tiger in that, but I know those guys often died quite brutal deaths. I remember I was like 12 or something. And a friend of mine was like, hey, Cahir, look at this. I was like, oh, what is it? And it was Happy Tree Friends. Like, bro, what the fuck are you showing me? And then it died gruesomely, and I was like... What the fuck? What? Why? Why has this occurred? Oh yeah, they do that. Yeah, they do. Alright. That's recover. Do not recover. Do not recover turn 1. Recover turn 1 is a bad decision, is a bad strategy. I hope in ZA, right? Now this is a weird thing to want, because it should be implicit. But I hope you can change your profile icon, because you couldn't in Legends Arceus, and I don't know why. You were just kind of stuck with the one from the beginning of the game, and I don't get why. Like, I looked nothing like that by the end of the game. Nothing like that at all. Plus, there better be some solid customization options in ZA. Because, again, X and Y, I stand by X and Y having some of the best customization options, especially for guys. I know not everybody agrees, but I think that X and Y is the best game for male customization. I think ever since they kind of gone a bit downhill. They've gone a bit too basic. So I hope that ZA steps back up to the plate. Like, it makes sense that Kalos is the best, because Kalos is the fashion region, as Felix has said. But... and Paldea is the opposite of the fashion region. I don't know. In a way, I like the fact that they're limiting us because it forces you to be more creative in setting your character apart. But I would like more customization options next time around. Yes, be creative. Now I don't want to be. Like, the fact that you added the smile after that concerns me. I don't know what you're trying to imply or achieve here. And it scares me, Content Mango. And it scares me. Why did the music stop as I was humming along to it? That was so mean. I'm so excited to see what ZA is going to be like, though. Being creative is good, CahirLIVE. I don't get how you're saying, like... you know that book in Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, and it manages to say it, and you're like, I don't trust this. I don't trust you. You're like the book from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Content Mango, is green a creative colour? I just realised this Pokemon Presents might be the Gen 6 or something, like original games 1 to 3 finally. I don't know. I think if we're going to get like a re-release of the original games in any kind of way, I bet that'll be next year, because it's the 20th anniversary, not 20th, it's the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. Thanks for doing this, yeah, no worries, Law. You are welcome. Yeah, I'd expect it to be 2026 when that kind of stuff happens. I'm expecting this to be a calmer one that probably is going to more focus on like stuff that's already been announced and updating games that are already here. Like, Unite and stuff. I'd be... Like, I guess last time we did get TCG Pocket, which was, like, a surprise announcement, but I'm not sure we'll get anything big this time. Apparently there's going to be a re-release of Crystal, I've heard, but there was a Facebook thing. Yeah, I know, People on 4chan like writing their fan fictions for what they think is going to be in the next Pokemon game, and then just posting them on 4chan, and then for some reason PokeTubers just eat that shit up. And I don't know why. They just adore that, and they cover all of them, even though all of them are fake. I know, I am full of doubt that we'll get much more than, like, hey! Really? 4chan? Exactly. Who would have guessed it? Really messy. What's it called? Why are you yelling at me, huh? Well, you got so many opinions, you beast. What thought was I trying to have? Yeah, no, I'm expecting, like, a basic set of, like, updates for the, like, Unite and Cafe Mix and Masters and stuff. And then a potentially longer segment on ZA, which would be nice. And then potentially, if it's releasing earlier on in 2026, maybe even a Gen 10 announcement. But given that Gen 10 is probably going to be on the Switch too, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get a Gen 10 announcement. Because they're going to want to save that for later. Potentially next Pokemon Day, when they have the big up, oh, it's the 30th anniversary of Pokemon, it's all led up to this! Giving Loxton another decade worth of pointless theorizing. But yeah, I think that's going to be where I end off for the day. Thank you all for coming. I hope you've all had a great time. I certainly have. I'll be live over again on Cahir is Here tomorrow, where I will be doing more Genshin stuff, and doing the Inazuma event. And then on Monday, I'll be continuing on with the Minccino shiny hunt. Then obviously, on Friday I'll be back with maybe newer raid event if they announce one, or maybe back with the Dynamax Adventures. But I will be, obviously, discussing the Pokemon Presents, which I will probably post a reaction to on Thursday. But thank you all for coming. I hope you've all had a great time. And I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, good night, and have a great weekend. Goodbye. Thanks for reminding me, Mango. The gambling stuff has been dispersed.